welcome everyone to Friday morning yoga. Even though we're not together in the same place and the same time, I believe that our souls and our hearts go out beyond space and time and that we can be together whenever and wherever we are. I sure miss everyone and I welcome anyone else who's coming for the first time. These are my little yoga buddies that do yoga with me every morning. So let's just begin. Get comfortable on your sit bones. Maybe get a little pillow if you need it, or a blanket. Roll to the top of your feet so your ankles are comfortable. Place your palms gently on your knees and begin to notice your breath. Begin to breathe in deep in your belly, expanding your ribs, and then up into your collarbones, and exhale down through your collarbones, squeezing your ribs, squeezing your belly. Breathe a few more times like this at your own pace, really filling up your belly and your rib cage. And what do you notice about this? Does it feel easy? Do you feel tightness or constriction anywhere? Just notice yourself begin to settle, making sure your sit bones are even. Check in with your jaws. Open your jaws wide for a moment. Really stretch the jaw joints. And jut your chin. Wiggle around. And breathe. On your next inhale, bring your shoulders up, squeeze them to your ears, scrunch your face, hold it there for a moment, and just let that represent everything you've been worrying about, and go, let it go. And then roll your shoulders up again, and a big inhale, squeeze them to the back, hold them, let that represent everything you're worried about in the future, for the moment, let it go. And then with one final deep breath, roll your shoulders forward, up, back. Let them slide down your shoulder blades. Bringing yourself into the present moment. Place your hands on the front of your knees and take in a big breath. And as you exhale, round your back. Drop your chin to your chest and just let your head rock side to side. Really pull on your arms. Get a stretch in between your shoulder blades. And on your inhale, sway forward, squeeze your shoulder blades, bring your chest forward, squeeze your elbows towards each other. Once again, open your mouth, stretching the jaw joints. Inhale, come up. Exhale, round your back again. Drop your chin to your chest. Breathe deeply. See what it feels like to really expand the back of your body. And on your inhale, sway once again. Bring in your shoulders, blades, and your elbows together. And come back to center. Let's bend to the side. I'll mirror you. So stretch your left arm out to your side. Bring your right arm out to your side and slightly back if you can. Coming up and exhaling over. Big breath. Inhale, come up. Bring your other hand out to the side and your left arm up. Sorry. Up, kind of to the back, and lean over. Breathe deeply into those ribs. Inhale, come up. Let's go back to the left again. Now, remember, as you raise your arm up, you want to drop your shoulders down. Try to get as much extension through the elbows and the hands as you can, but don't jam your neck with your shoulders. So reach out to your left. Inhale, exhale, over. Push down with the right hips. Breathe and look up towards your arm, up to the sky. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down at your mat. And inhale up. Bring your right arm out. Oh, I'm sorry. Once again, stretch up. Bring in the shoulder up to your ears and then drop your shoulders, straighten your arm. And then lean to your right, bringing your left arm over your head. Keep the shoulder down, but stretch to the arm. Look up at your arm and up at the sky or your ceiling. Big breath and look down at the mat. Inhale, come up. Straighten your legs out. Shake them out a little bit. Walk them around. Bring your left foot over your right knee. Let your left foot be on the floor. Squeeze your knee towards you and across your midline. Let it go towards or across your midline. Again, squeeze your shoulders and let your shoulders down. Breathe. Now wrap your right arm around your knee and twist to your left, bringing your hand around your back, looking over your shoulder. Look with your eyes. Really stretch your eye muscles as well as your spine and your neck. Do your 3-part breathing into your belly, your ribs, and your collarbone, and see how this feels different from when you were just sitting straight. Inhale, come back to your center. Bring your foot either above your knee or below your knee, not right on the knee. Keeping this leg crossed. Let this left knee drop to the mat as much as you comfortably can. Bring your arms out to the side and then open your palms. Press as if you are pressing against 2 walls, really stretching through your palms. Bring your hands up, shoulders up to your ears, and then let your shoulder blades slide down your back, palms together. Inhale, exhale forward, and just let your hands land anywhere they're comfortable, on the floor, on your leg, and your foot, wherever. And then let your head drop down towards your knees. Breathe into your back. Inhale and roll up. And then go ahead and cross this knee over your straight leg. Situated on your sit bones. Once again, arms out, pressing the palms open, pressing your fingers open. Just do a little roll, a rotation around with your wrists, and then go the other direction. Hands get so tired from all the keyboarding we're doing. Bring your arms up, shoulders up. Exhale your shoulders down. Inhale and then exhale, forward bend over your legs. And again, just let your hands be where they're comfortable. Drop your head as much as you like towards your knee. And breathe. Inhale, come up. Release your leg. See what you notice about your 2 sides. See if your legs feel a little different from one another. Cross your right leg over your left knee, letting it be on the floor. Straighten that straight leg. Point your toes to the ceiling. Just sit for a moment, noticing how it feels to pull that leg across the midline. Big breath. Make sure your jaws are soft, your shoulders are soft. And then cross your left arm around your knee and twist to your right, bringing your hand around behind your back. Breathe deeply. Look with your eyes so you stretch your eye muscles. Inhale, come back to center. And then bring this foot, once again, either above your knee or below your knee, not on the knee. And let your bent knee come down towards the mat as much as you comfortably can. Bring your arms up. Squeeze your shoulder blades up and then drop your shoulders down. Inhale, exhale forward. Big breath into your back. Inhale, roll back up. And then bring this knee all the way over on top of the extended knee. Situate yourself, see that you're even on your sit bones. Arms up, shoulders up, shoulders down. Exhale forward. And breathe. And on your inhale, roll back up. And bring your feet together. See what you notice. Out a little bit. Now cross your legs again, but this time cross them the way you don't normally cross them. Cross them the way that feels kind of awkward. And if this isn't comfortable for you, just sit any way that's comfortable. And again, if you want a little pillow to sit on, that might be helpful. We're going to do just a little bit of self-massage. So get your soft little fingertips and begin to just tap along your inner eyebrows right here in the middle of your forehead. Just soft tapping. And tap on top of your eyebrows. And tap along the sides and then tap underneath your eyes. Just very, very gently, little raindrops. And to tap down by your cheeks. And then come on out towards your ears. And then tap down your jaw joint. You kind of open a little bit. Tap on down your chin. Tap right under your mouth. And then tap the lip above your mouth. Bring your tapping on up into your forehead. And then out to the side of your forehead to your temples, very gently on your temples. And tap on up to the top of your head. And then lower your chin down and tap the back of your head on down to your neck, as far down as you can. Tapping down to that little knobby vertebra, C7. And on back up. Tap with your left hand, tap on the right shoulder. Tap all in front of your neck, down by your collarbone, throat, very gently. And then get the side of your hand, you're gonna karate chop, but not like you're gonna chop something, you're gonna let your fingers be soft. And karate chop your arm. All up and down the top of your arm, up into your shoulder joint. And then down your lower arm. Turn it over. Try to chop your hands inside and out. And then take your thumb with your other hand and kind of squeeze and pull your thumb. Squeeze and pull your next finger. Continue squeezing and pulling. It feels so good. Just be aware of your jaw joints as you're doing this. Make sure your jaws are soft. So now let's karate chop with the right hand onto the left side. Your little fingertips on your neck and throat. Adam's apple. Down by your collarbone. And then you can karate chop your arm. And then karate chop your lower arm. from the top of your arm all the way down to your hand, inside of your hand. And then squeeze your thumb, pull the thumb gently, and your pointy finger. Continue to squeeze and pull your fingers. And then shake your wrists, shake your hands, shake them out. Once again, tap along the back of your neck, across your shoulders. Little percussion here. And then bring your hands on down your sternum, your breastbone. It's kind of your Tarzan. Whoa. This helps your thymus, helps your immune system. And then just brush off. There you go. Oh. All right. Let's go onto our hands and knees into cat and cow. So be sure your hands are shoulder width apart and a little bit in front of your shoulders. Your knees are hip width apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, round your back, drop your head, really stretch through your back. This is like what we first did when we were seated. And next, inhale, sway your back. You could stretch in your back. Inhale, round your back. Pushing up through the middle. And then inhale, sway your back. Come into neutral, shift your weight to the right and look over to your left. Inhale, coming up, and then shift your weight to the left, look to your right. Inhale, coming up, continue back the other way, looking over to your left. Inhale and exhale, shift to your right. Inhale, come back to your center. Curl your toes and we'll go into down dog. Lift your hips up and begin to just pedal your feet. Lengthen through the left leg and then the right. Just alternating, whatever feels really good. Then lift both feet up off the mat, both heels off the mat, and then sink both heels. Walk your feet forward and come into a forward bend. Feel that nice stretch. If you need to have a little flex in the back of your knees, feel free to do that. And then on your inhale, just gently roll up and come up to standing. This is Tadasana. You want to check in with your feet. See that they're parallel. Lift your toes up, and when you spread them down, when you lower them down, spread them out. Exhale, and then inhale as you do, swoop them up and back. Bring your arms out to the side, point your fingertips as far away from your midline as you can. And as you come down, begin to bend your knees. Come down and let your torso rest on your thighs, drop your head. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale. And inhale, half forward bend. You can either have your hands on your shins or your hands in front of you. Elongating your spine. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Breathe in, and then your next exhale, bend your knees. Lift your chest up into a squat or a chair pose. And inhale, come up. Bring your arms up and back. Swoop them back down and around. Bend forward. Inhale, half forward bend. Exhale, forward bend, slide your right foot back. Keep your knee up off the mat and push back through your heel. Lower your back knee to the mat and lower your head. Get a good stretch in the front of that extended thigh and in your neck and shoulders and the back of these hamstrings. Breathe deeply. Lifting the back leg off the mat, slide your left foot back with it, and come into plank pose. Lower to your knees, come back into pose of the child. Big breath, and as you let your heels sink, your buttocks sink towards your heels, keep extending your arms out. Inhale, come onto your belly as best you can. Bring your hands down beside you, palms down. Lift your head and your chest and your arms up, pressing your feet into the mat. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and exhale down. Then lift your legs up off the mat. Breathing and exhale down. And then inhale and lift everything up off the mat except your belly. Bring your shoulders away from your ears and point your fingertips and your toes behind you. And exhale, come down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Push back up. Make sure your alignment is good. Curl your toes and go into down dog again. Shift forward, bring your left foot between your hands. Your right knee on the mat. This time lift your chin and chest up. Stretch your jaw joints again. I think we've all been clenching our teeth a lot. Inhale, straighten both legs. And bend forward. If you need to keep a slight bend in your legs to have more comfort, please feel free to do that. Inhale, come into half forward bend. Bring your back foot forward and come into your squat. Hands in prayer. Inhale, come up. Bring your arms up. And exhale, bend forward. Bring your fingertips on either side of your feet and step your left foot back. Keep your knee up off the mat. Stretch through the back heel. Push the heel back towards the back. Lowering your knee down, drop your head also. And get that good stretch in the front thigh and in your neck and shoulders. Deep breath. Hands in good position. Bring your back knee off the mat. Slide your right foot back into plank. Push your heels back like we did before. And then come onto your knees back into pose of the child. And breathe. Sliding along your mat, come onto your belly. Bring your hands down by your side, palms down. And inhale, come into locust. Lifting everything but your belly, chest. And exhale down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Come up on your hands and knees. Curling your toes and then push back up into down dog. Kind of shake your head and neck around. Make sure your neck is loose. And then step your right foot forward. Let your left knee be on the mat. Chin and chest up. Then straighten both legs and exhale over your legs into a forward bend. Exhale into half forward bend and bring your back foot up to the front into your squat. Inhale, come up. Bend back. And then bring your hands into soft Namasté. Have your fingertips and your thumbs touching, but let the palms have space between them. Breathe and feel yourself being very centered. And your eyes just shake out a little bit. Let's do a little side bending. Step wide apart on your mat. Bringing your left toes out, your right heel out a little bit. Align your left heel with your right arch. Bring your arms out into T. I'm going to push back as if you're pushing against a wall back there. Bend your left knee. Look down and see that it's centered over your foot and your arches are lifted. Long arms, really stretch through all the joints, the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers and hands. And then bring your arm to your knee with your palm up and stretch this arm up straight towards the sky, rolling back with your shoulders. And then bring that arm over your head. And breathe. Inhale, bring that arm up. And exhale, lean back. Looking up at the sky. And then bring your arms back into T. Straighten that leg. Make sure your right hip is back, left hip forward. Do a triangle. Reach out to the side and then come down just as far as you can without losing this alignment in your hip. Keep this upper hip up. Bring this arm up towards the ceiling. The right hand up towards the floor. Good stretch in between the two. Look up at your hand. And breathe in. And look down at your other hand. And inhale, come up. And your arms. Change your feet. You want this time your heel, right heel, aligned with the left arch. Arms out in T. Pressing back a little bit with your pinkies. Bend your knee. Look over your fingertips. Really stretch the joints. And then bring that arm to your knee. Bring your left arm up and over your head. And down with that back foot. Inhale, bring your arm up and back, lean back, looking up at the sky. And then come into T. Line your hips. For triangle, reach out towards that wall and then come down only as far as is comfortable. You can look up at your hand and then look down at your other hand on the mat. Inhale, come up. Lower your arms. Bring your feet parallel, lifting your toes. Once again, arms out in T. Inhale, exhale, bend forward. And you can have some flex in your knees if you need to. Shake your head out. Come into half forward bend and bring your right hand to the mat underneath your heart space. Extend your left arm and on your inhale, turn and look up. Breathe in. And then exhale, change places with your hands. Bringing your right arm out to the side, twisting and look up. Good stretch in the side bodies. Inhale and exhale down. Once again, let your head, the top of your head come towards your mat. And then bending your knee a bit if you need to, roll up. And roll the feet together. Shake out. So let's lie down on the mat. But first, we'll do that through our squat. Now, if squatting is not good for your joints, just go ahead and have a seat on your mat. But squatting is okay. Let's bring your feet hip width apart, feet parallel. Hands in prayer. Inhale and exhale, and as you do, begin your squat and come up on the balls of your feet. Sitting on your heels. Deep breath. And then roll on back, onto your back. Bring your knees up to your chest. Sorry about the sun. Roll around so that your hips are as far away from your shoulder blades as you can get them. And then bring your arms out into D. Big breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Another inhale, and when you exhale, drop your knees to the left and look over to your right. Let your right shoulder blade be on the floor. Breathe and feel the nice stretch and the nice twist in your spine. And inhale, bring your knees back to your center. Lower your knees to the right. And look over to your left. And breathe. Let the twist just wring out your spine, all the tension in there. And then inhale, knees back to center. Stretch your feet up towards the ceiling. Flex your feet. Point your feet. And do a few little ankle circles. Lower to the mat. And then just have a nice stretch. Stretch your legs out, arms out. Breathe and then completely exhale so you can completely breathe again. And then we'll have a few moments of Shavasana, a final relaxation. So just continue to lie down and get very comfortable. I brought my singing bowls out so we can have a little bit of singing bowl meditation. I don't know how good the sound will be outdoors like this. We'll try it. So make your way down to the mat and get comfortable. Just once again, focus on your breathing. And as you exhale, let the breath just press you down into your mat, into the floor. Begin to feel the back of your head gently resting on the floor. And your shoulders and your spine and your hips being completely supported by the floor. And then be aware of your arms, your upper arms, your lower arms and your hands and fingers. Just let them be completely relaxed on the floor. Your hips and legs and calves and ankles and feet. supported by the floor and the earth. And watch the ease that you have with your breath coming in and out. And just relax and enjoy. So bring your awareness back into your body, back into your breath. Begin to deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. Begin to stretch your fingers and toes and take a good stretch and a good yawn. And then roll over to your right side and just see what you notice. And then when you're ready, gently push yourself up to sitting. And once again, do the 3-part breathing in your belly, your ribs, your collarbones. And see what you notice. See if there's more ease. And just remember, you can return to this anytime you'd like. So, thank you all. Bless you. Namaste. I'll see you again out there somewhere on our mats.